I have got a ton of plants and shrubs and trees that I need to get in the ground here. So today I'm going to show you exactly how I plant a plant and a shrub to get the best results. So it's actually really simple to do this and get good results. Basically, you want to dig a hole that is 1.5 times the size of this pot that it comes in. I actually like mine to make mine a little bit bigger, just because I like to put good garden soil in here so that it's looser, it's more rich in nutrients. I just think you get better results. And so I'm just gonna dig a hole that is, you know, roughly 2 to 3 times the size of this pot right here. And so once I have my hole dug, basically I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill this up with good garden soil. Some people use potting soil. Just basically get good, rich soil that is good and full of nutrients, and it's loose. This is clay. Obviously, we have a lot of, you know, compacted red clay. Doesn't have a ton of nutrients. It's gonna be hard for stuff to grow in there, so I like to fill this up with really good stuff. Once we have our soil in the ground, we want to get some good nutrients in here with a granular fertilizer, something that's slow release. A lot of people like using this holly tone right here. This is good stuff. I use that, but also sometimes I just like to take a handful of Milorganite. This is a slow release. It's an organic based fertilizer. I don't think they call it organic base anymore. They can't do that, but I want something that's like an organic based slow release fertilizer that's just gonna mix in there and it's gonna break down slowly over time and feed the roots. It's just gonna be really good for the plants. You're just going to kind of gently massage this, and what that does is just allows the plant to slide out of this thing a lot easier. And as you see, the roots are gonna be kind of wound up in here. Again, gently massage them. You don't need to murder it. Just give it a nice, just be gentle with it, you know, just give her a nice little gentle massage, caress her. Sorry, back to the planting. One thing you want to make sure that you do is you don't want this to be lower than your surrounding area, especially here I'm on a slope, and that's for drainage purposes. You don't want this thing to be sitting in water. Some plants like more water than others, but you don't want them all to just be sitting in water because they can rot. And so here, actually, I might need to get some of this older dirt in here mixed up so that it sits up a little higher. And once I have it where I want, I'm going to use some more of this good dirt to backfill it. Ooh, might have used too much. And then now that I have a good base of the good dirt around this plant here, I want to then take some of my old dirt and I'm going to work it in here. Kind of just work it in. And then before you move on, you want to make sure there are no leaves of whatever plants you're using or shrubs, trees, covered up by any of the dirt. You want to get it all loosened up, make sure there's no dirt weighing it down or suffocating it, so that she can spread her wings and she can spread and grow and fly and do all she needs to do. And then the last thing I want to do before I move on and call this good is I actually would want to take a mulch and put a mulch ring around this, basically like a foot or all the way around here. That's going to help hold in moisture. It's just going to be really good for the plant. And so that is my process for planting plants in the ground. I do this same thing with shrubs. Trees are a little bit different, and I'm going to make a video on that. But that's how I do it. I know it might be overkill to use that much, you know, garden soil or potting soil. A lot of people use a lot more of their native soil. And if you have really good soil, go for it. I don't have very good soil here on this hill, so I like to give a little more of this store-bought stuff because I just think it's better for the plant. If you have any other suggestions, if you do it any other way, let me know in the comment section below. Be cool about it because this works really well for me and it would work really well for you. But I want to know, what do you do different, or what do you recommend doing differently? So now, as quick and easy as that one was right there, I've got to repeat that like 50 times. So, shoo! Hey, quick tip. Kind of like my prom date. Do not get rid of these. These is what the plants, these are what the plants come in. If you're gonna do any sort of seed starting for a vegetable garden or anything like that, save these because these are perfect. And I mean, you already paid for them, so might as well use them. I gotta pick those back up.